We're exploring Madrid today! Finally! I've literally been here for 2 months. I'm at the end of my 2-month stay, and because of let's just call it socio-economic factors, I haven't actually really been able to go out and do anything. But some of those socio-economic factors have been alleviated, so that means it's time to go explore. Ignore the state of my room entirely. This is today's fit. Got the pre-straightened hair from yesterday. Got some Mimco and Proud's jewelry. Got my little denim jacket, Uniqlo t-shirt, old belt. Don't even know where the jeans are from. Trusty New Balances. Right, we're ready to go. Oh, also cannot forget my Poppy Listener bag, my ride or die through Europe. Okay, I'm walking to a neighborhood in Madrid called Malasaña. I think that's how you say it. I think I've kind of explored around the area, but there's 2 shops in particular that I got recommended that I should check out for souvenirs and like really nice, like Spanish type stuff. The first one of those is El Moderno. So we're walking there now. Okay, I've arrived at the shop. Here we go. Much cute stuff in here. Now I really want to buy a vase. I don't need a vase. Okay, I bought my little postcard, which I'm going to use as a print, and I'll frame it when I get home. Thought it was really cute, and now I'm on the way to a second shop that's like of a similar vibe called Kitty. Okay guys, so that second shop I wanted to go to, A, I couldn't find it, and B, apparently it was shut anyway. So I walked all the way for no reason, but check this out. Winnie the Pooh Chinese restaurant. That is so funny. What does Winnie the Pooh have to do with Chinese food? Okay, on my way to the palace, I've stumbled across this like little random market. There's some announcing thing. There's a big stage down that street over there, and I obviously don't know what's being said. But bro, sounds like he's giving a pretty motivating speech. Just had a quick look at some of the stalls to see if there's any jewellery I liked, but it was all a bit the same, and I didn't feel like any of it was uniquely Spanish or something that I see a lot of Spanish girls wearing, so it was a no from me. Although there were some stalls and that they were actually like really nicely done, like they weren't just like your classic like market stall that they all have the exact same stuff. There was a bit of differentiation. Okay, approaching the palace now. Hang on. Imagine that being your house. I like the stairs at the front, like there. I like them. I'll get some of those for my place. Look at the gardens. They've got their own maze. They can have their own escape room. That's so fun. This feels significantly less protected than Buckingham Palace, by the way. I mean, I don't know the details of how like often it's occupied and if anybody actually lives here and all the rest of it. But it would be really easy for me to get in. Guys, I think Michael Jackson is here in the flesh. What's happening over there? MJ's gonna get my video copyrighted. What the hell? Oh my god, MJ actually is here. Oh my god, no way. Why is he low-key kind of good too? Imagine that being your view. Okay, I take it back. It was better protected than I thought. Fair enough. Or is this around the wrong side? I can't lie. In some ways, the building opposite is potentially far more impressive, and I think it's a museum. I need to do some reading and understand why this is the palace and not this. That's a bit more grand, I feel like, maybe. I don't know. But it's stunning. Okay, it's a cathedral of some sort, and I assume that is Latin for Peter. Surely I've hit the nail on the head with that. Just me and Pete hanging out. We go way back. Okay, now I feel extra stupid. It is the cathedral that I thought that I was looking at. Okay, I have provided no context. I knew when I looked on Google Maps that the cathedral Santa Maria was next to the palace, but none of the signs say Di Santa Maria unless you come around this side. So forgive me for my confusion. So if that's the case, why is it in half converted to a museum? I'm lost. Okay, you can go inside the cathedral for a donation. So I'm gonna do that. Every time I go through a church or a cathedral that looks like this, my mind just has so many questions about why these buildings exist. But I'm so grateful that they do. There is so much value in how beautiful they are, and it's a shame that we don't see more of it in terms of like the way society functions now. Like that value just isn't there. It's the middle of the day on a Thursday and this cathedral is packed, and there are so many people just like me in awe. I hope the bits and pieces of footage that I have got are like respectful. I think I'm just trying to capture it through my eyes and the things that draw my eye and the things that made me ask questions or just go, oh my goodness, humans are incredible. I think we're finished up in here for today. Okay, my next stop is Mercado San Miguel. I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry. And that is for lunch. I'm hoping to find some single serving paella, because that would A, fit the postcard, and B, I don't have a friend with me, so I cannot eat a whole one. We're here, we're at the food market. I'm actually so hungry. I'm so excited. I haven't spotted paella yet, but they do have this. That looks so good. I love calamari. I'm gonna leave it for now, but if I can't find paella, or if I'm still hungry after I find and eat paella, I will be getting one of them. I was very tempted to get the seafood paella, but it was a little bit more pricey, and I chickened out. I normally love seafood and I will eat it at home, but both times I've had seafood in Europe, I've been unwell afterwards. And that's not to say that there's anything wrong with it, it's more just my body is obviously reacting to different bugs in different seafood from different parts of the world. So I got the chicken paella with Valencian type, 14 euros. This is what she looks like. Looks so good. Please bear with me, this is very hard to taste this. I can't put my phone down, there's like spilled wine everywhere on the little benches, so, and it also just doesn't lean up against the wall. But okay, let's try some of the rice. That is good rice. That is delicious. And then they've got, I think it's like snow peas. Yeah. Oh my god, they're so sweet. They're so good. That might be the best snow pea I've ever eaten. Not that I eat them a lot, but still. Okay, we've got a bit of one big chunk of chicken. Okay. And loses points for only one chunk of chicken and it being like an interesting part. Okay. That is bone. What the hell? Hang on. It is very good chicken, but it loses points for there not being more. I found a spot that I don't think you can hear. Very good. I like the atmosphere. It's cool. Very cool. Actually, that random man probably doesn't want to be on camera. That was very good. I feel like that would be such like a comfort food type thing, or in the same breath, like would be great at a wedding. Like imagine, sorry about that. Imagine having like 3 different massive bowls of paella at your wedding. That would be so good. Okay, it turns out 14 euros is 25 Australian dollars. That really hurt my feelings. That is quite a small plate for $25. Okay, I'm sat in the street right now, which I recognise is a little bit dodgy, but there is no room in that building. It's a shame it's a little bit bigger. I know that building, I think, was built yonks ago, but they didn't think about what happens when they create a big fat food market that every tourist loves. This by far may be the best value thing in there. There's a lot of stuff in there that looks amazing and is probably worth the price, but if you're not, but paying an AUD makes you go, oh my golly gosh. So this was €4 cheaper than the paella, and I feel like there's a lot more. There's a lot more to it, I feel like. Yeah, but time to tuck in. I don't think I'll be able to film that because it's a bit messy. I also know I said I was a bit scared about the seafood, but this is calamari, which has been thoroughly cooked. And that's not to say that other stuff hasn't been, but like, I just know that this one has been cooked. That was really good too. Oh, I've got it stuck on my teeth. Ew. I really enjoyed that. Let's try that again. That was really good. Yeah. I feel like, because obviously bread and like calamari, they're not particularly like flavorful things, but they had this like citrusy mayonnaise that really tied it all together, and that was very fulfilling. However, I have just spent about $40 on lunch. Lord help me. I scheduled out spending a lot longer at the market because I thought I'd be able to have a place to sit and a rest, but that didn't happen. But I've started walking, try and find a place to grab like a little grocery store so I can buy a drink. And I found this amazing chocolate place. So let's go have a look, because I might be able to get some presents from my friends Kate and Jake. I walked over here to look at this, and then this man scared the absolute crap out of me. Why is he so realistic? I got 3 chocolates to try. There's Bailey's and coconut. The Bailey's one was really creamy and really good, but I feel like you couldn't taste that much of the Bailey's. But the coconut one was so good, and I love that it had like that crunch. Yummy. Why am I turning into a food reviewer? What's happening? Okay, I found a present. They had this like cinnamon chocolate bar, milk chocolate bar. And look at the packaging. That's so cute, and it's weighty. Like that is, it's all the stuff in there was such good quality. So hopefully Kate and Jake like it. Because Plaza Mer is so close to the food market, I figured I'd have a little look, walk around, have a look in the daytime. I initially intended to come here tomorrow night because I think it's supposed to be pretty amazing at night time, but I didn't realise they had all these different shops, so I'm going to go have a look at them. I've just got myself a €1 cappuccino. Shout out Carrefour. But I wish I could find somewhere to sit. I just want to like chill for a little bit. I found a seat, but I feel like I'm going to get kicked out because I did not buy anything from the restaurant. But there's nobody sitting out here, so can I use it? I don't know. Anyway, cappuccino review. It's really good. It is so good. It reminds me of like being in Darwin in like when I was in high school and going to like a grocery shop and buying like iced coffee from like a Breaker iced coffee or like I can't remember any other brands. I haven't even been away from them that long. Anyway, but you get the point. I've been sat here listening to my podcast for a little bit, and I was like, ooh, let's go to this museum. It's also shut. It's Labor Day. Honestly, I've been lucky to be as successful as I have been today. That is just so classic. That's like when I was in Paris last year. I was with my dad. We went to Versailles. We got there, but to be fair, we went to that area because my aunt was with us and she was looking at an embroidery store. So we kind of went there primarily for that. We were like, well, Versailles is here. Let's go. Like, let's go to the palace. Went on a Tuesday. It was shut. That's so my luck. My original plan was to go to the Serralbo Museum because I was going to get, there was supposed to be free entry, and then I was going to leave right on time for sunset, because sunset's like 9:14 p.m. and it's nowhere near that time now. But maybe I go to the Egyptian temple place thing and hang out there for a little bit and just sit there, make a little picnic, and then come back here. And I don't know what to do now. life update. I'm walking home because my phone is gonna die and I can still walk back to the temple for sunset because sunset is so late. So walking home, chucking my phone on charge. I ended up just hanging out in the plaza for a little bit, and then I walked to like Gran Via to see if I could just, actually I kind of just walked around aimlessly for a bit and tried to find like a gift shop to buy a mug, and then I went back to Gran Via to do the same thing to find a mug. Didn't find anything. So I made the exact, I then sat in Honor Screens and didn't buy anything. I was like, oh, I wish they sold mugs. Nope. So I've made the decision to go home, charge my phone and charge my legs and then head back out. I made it just in time for sunset. I actually hustled my little butt off to get here. I wasn't going to miss it either. I left in plenty of time, but I was like, just in case. How pretty is that? This is what life is about. Today's been such a good day. I feel like I've actually like achieved a lot. I'm quite impressed. Although there was like 2 things that were cancelled on me because of Labor Day. Fair enough. Yeah, no, it's been really cool. And what a brilliant way to end the day. Like, are you kidding? This was a gift to Spain in the 2nd century. Just trying to like fathom that is like, wow. Like the place to be, it's packed. Google Maps said this was shut, by the way. I think they mean like if you're going inside the actual temple, but I was like, if they meant this general area, they're not doing a very good job of containing it. But yeah, you can see a really good view of it. Oh, you can see the palace. Hang on, let me go check that out. But absolutely beautiful evening. Absolutely packed. I don't think I'm getting a closer look, but what a view. Let me get a little bit closer. Isn't that just magnificent? And I'm not sure what that building over there is, but it kind of looks like some type of parliament or something. You can check that out. But what a vibe. I hope you guys, oh, this is very harsh lighting. I hope you guys enjoyed today's little video, today's vlog. Unfortunately, I didn't get to go to the museum or that other shop, but I'm honestly not fast. I really enjoyed just walking around, just looking, exploring. It was such a good day. So I'm very, very happy with what I've achieved, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I came home, had a cup of tea, watched some YouTube videos, and I'm about to go shower and get ready for bed. Anyway, thanks. Love you guys. Bye.